What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we're having a good day today. I am vlogging on the C70, which is, I apologize if it's shaky and stuff, this is a heavy camera. But today we're gonna be doing product photography. I'm gonna take you with me as we basically shoot some products, and I'm gonna show you guys specifically some cool ways on how to light things. And so, as you can see, I'm being hit with a very bright, harsh light right now, and you will see why. But this is product photography tips and tricks. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the product. So this product is a body wash from a company called Black Wolf Nation. I've done some work with these guys in the past, actually a lot of work, and they're a really cool company, but this body wash is specifically sandalwood, right? So I thought for the photos, it'd be cool if I accentuated the sandalwood aspect of the product photos. So basically I have a cutting board. This is amazing. If you guys are ever looking for a backdrop or any sort of like thing to shoot photos on, cutting boards, cookie sheets, stuff like that are amazing for adding texture and also having a fun, interesting background. So I have the cutting board, which, you know, kind of, I think gives off a sandalwood vibe, I hope, maybe, I don't know. That is being lit right now with the Aperture 300X. And right now it is being lit at, I think, about 5600 Kelvin. So pretty much daylight. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to light this product in a really natural way, making sure that the overall product looks really clean, really sophisticated, stuff like that. What I do want to add is just a little bit of warm light, kind of as like a streak. So I thought, okay, what can I do there? So this leads me to the second part, which is a Aperture 200X shined without any softbox or light dome or anything like that through two cardboard black foam boards that are basically flagging off the light. And what that will do is it'll help me basically shape the light so that I can move this in a way that will basically cut the light in certain ways. But keep in mind, the product is still being lit by the 300X. So it kind of adds a little bit of different colors, kind of plays with the warm and cool tones, and we're gonna start shooting and see what we can do. I don't know if you can see me that well, but I'm kind of hiding in this little den of lights and flags and stuff so I can shoot this product. Now, I'm gonna make sure that the second foam core thing is pretty much where I want it so that it'll create a slit of light just so that I can really highlight the sandalwood text, which is also a sort of light tan that matches the cutting board. And as for shooting the photos, I'm shooting on a R5 with a 50 millimeter 1.2 lens, which is such a amazing combo for product photography. So shooting at 100 ISO, don't really need anything more than that. Making sure everything is good and taking the photos. I really want to make sure that I try to fill the frame so that I don't have to do any post cropping, but you know, knowing me, I probably will. I think I'm a little crooked, but another thing that is really smart to do is make sure you play in the scene that you've created, right? So I have the product in the light where I have the light where I want it, but in order for me to really utilize the light that I have, I'm gonna play in the scene in which I created and kind of move the product, make sure that I get vertical and horizontal photos, because, you know, Instagram will ruin that. There have been so many times where I've taken a trip and I've realized that I've only shot vertical photos, and I'm like, crap. But important thing to do is to, you know, make sure you have a mix of everything. So the next couple shots are gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna have the product standing up with this as a backdrop. Okay, so another thing that I should probably mention is that Amaran 200X is being blasted at about 2500 Kelvin, so it's a really warm light. That I kind of want that like almost like sunbeam effect without having to wait for a strip of light coming from sunset. So there's also things that you can get for lights that can actually do this without having to flag stuff, but I don't have one of those, so I'm showing you this way. Okay, so the next shot we have is pretty simple, but we have the product standing up this time, and we're gonna shoot this with a 50 mil. I'm at 35 right now, so this isn't exactly what it's gonna look like, but basically what we have is the cutting board right there. The product's gonna sit on the cutting board, and then we have this huge coffee table that I pretty much flipped on its side so that I can use it as a backdrop. I have a little bit of room in between the cutting board and the coffee table so that I can add some depth. Now I'm also gonna be shooting these photos at a 1.2 aperture, so I'll make sure to have really nice depth of field, and I'll be shooting at 50 mil, so hopefully the product will not distort or anything like that. So let's get shooting. Also, keep in mind that when you are shooting products like this with two lights, you have to keep in mind what are you actually lighting and what light is lighting what. So we have the Aperture 300X with the huge light dome Mark II that is lighting the whole product. And that's the one I want to focus on the most because that is what is creating that soft, nice light on the product. The Amaran is just creating a strip of harsh light that will just separate it a little bit. Demil. So just kind of get level with the product. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually switch out the 50 mil for a 70 to 200. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can scoot further back and then kind of use the compression of the lens to blur the background even a little bit more, and also to make sure that the product doesn't like warp or distort or anything like that. And so we're shooting low. We're shooting at a 2.8, but the compression of the lens should help out with that nice blurry background. Typically, when I'm shooting products, when I'm trying to pick focus points, I'm typically thinking of, you know, okay, what's most likely gonna be like the center of attention. If I shoot a product straight on like this, it's typically gonna be the words on the front. And so when I'm, you know, selecting focus, I just try to make sure that those words are very visible and very clear so that it's all nice and pretty. All right, I'm gonna take a couple more shots without the strip of light and just kind of do some regular product shots, and I'll kind of show you the before and after. So yeah, that was a little cheat sheet into how I like to shape light for some product photography. Really quick video for you guys. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know. I do a lot of product photography. That's one of the things I specialize in, and I would love to do more tutorials, little quick videos like this, just kind of doing tips and tricks. Let me know if you liked it, if you got something from it. If you didn't, at least you had fun. If you guys did like this video, make sure to shoot that subscribe button. I don't know if I should say that. Photograph that, so, whatever. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button too, because that would definitely help with the algorithm. I'll see you guys later. Peace. And now it's time for the most fun part, cleaning up. It's not the most fun part. I just realized that my mic was like this the whole time. So I wonder if I'm gonna have to re-record this, because I don't know if that's helping or not.